Who is the GOAT?
The GOAT? LeBron.
LeBron?
LeBron James.
No, it's not right.
LeBron James.
GOAT is Caleb McLaughlin.
He is a GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
We love Caleb.
Because we got
more.
I know. I was just thinking
more
that.
Stranger Things people.
I guess we didn't connect. Me and you didn't connect that, Haylo. That was very Stranger Things movie week. Because first we had Cold Storage review, which we just did. Go check it out. And now we're reviewing, which had Joe Keery. And now we're reviewing GOAT, which has a lot of Stranger Things people in it. It's got Caleb McLaughlin, who played Lucas. It's got David Harbour, who played Hopper. It's got Argyle, who I don't know that actor's name.
He's Argyle.
Argyle, a surfer dude. But yeah, we're reviewing GOAT on this episode of Two Pose in a Pod. The new Sony Pictures animated movie from the people who brought, Spider-Verse and K-pop Demon Hunters. It's very much got
same
that
animation.
Yeah, sort of animation style to it. And it's a movie about, it's kind of like a Zootopia sort of world where it's all animals but they use smartphones and drive cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they play this thing called Roarball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically this
universe's
version of basketball. And yeah, if you're a basketball fan, this is the movie for you. Because
I love basketball. Basketball fan.
Yeah, Haylo loves basketball.
I do.
And this was
Tell them who the producer was.
Steph Curry, right? Yeah.
I love me some Steph Curry.
And there's a lot of other basketball player cameos in this.
Yeah,
from
Dwayne
what
Wade.
I understand.
Dwayne Wade, and there's some I'm not super familiar with the WNBA, but I know there's a couple WNBA players in this.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Huh. Like Angel Reese. And there's another one. I don't remember her name. But
and then
Dwayne Wade, Steph Curry's wife, Aisha, is also in this movie. Gabrielle Union, who's
cameos
married to
in
Dwayne
general,
Wade,
right?
So it's just a lot of celebrity cameos.
Jelly Roll, you said, and some other people too. So a lot of cameos in this from just actors.
Steph Curry plays the giraffe that you're seeing in this trailer. That Steph Curry, as
David plays the rhino there, and then Patton Oswalt plays the coach.
I don't remember her name, but the girl that plays the ostrich is in. I think it's Olivia or Nicola something. I don't know her name, but she's in Bridgerton. So if you're a Bridgerton fan, you'll know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Was Nick Kroll was.
the
Moto.
Moto the lizard.
Yep.
Yeah, Gabrielle Union was the panther.
But
Caleb McLaughlin was the GOAT.
Yeah,
literally.
the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Literally and figuratively.
What'd you think of GOAT though?
I liked it. It was cute. It was definitely obviously a movie meant for children.
Yes.
But not that we're going to not review children's movies, but it was
we do kind of pick and choose here.
Yeah.
When the Garfield movie came out, I was like, I'm not fucking seeing that.
But this is actually I can't speak for Leon, but I really enjoy Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse and.
Oh, you can speak for me there. I love those movies. Yeah.
I can't speak for you for this one because he didn't like it as much, but I loved K-pop Demon Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
I have K-pop Demon Hunter songs on my Spotify playlist actually.
Was not as big of a fan of that one.
I liked it a lot. So I was already kind of going into it being I feel like I'll like this. I've liked all other movies, Sony Animation that they've done. But yeah, it was really cute.
Yeah.
It was
animation was great.
The animation was great. The story was great. I mean, it was
it was a basic story.
I was gonna say it was great, but it was also just kind of a basic story.
You know exactly where it's gonna go.
It's essentially they call themselves bigs and smalls.
Yo.
So basically, the
And there's
animals.
some mediums too, but
True.
because like
But
he's a medium,
who?
the goat.
No, he's a small.
No, he's a medium. They kept saying that
No,
because
they
people
kept
kept
saying he
calling him
was-
people kept calling him a small, and then he was like, no, he's actually a medium.
Oh well, they were making fun of him and saying he was
Because
a
you
small
saw
because
you saw smalls in the movie. Because remember, there's like people that were going by in the cars that were like literally like the
hamsters.
size of his foot, basically.
Or
like
the
those are
hamsters
smalls.
that lived in his apartment
Yeah.
or whatever it was. But yeah, basically, the story is he just larger animals are technically the only ones that play roarball,
Yes.
and he just wants to be. He looks up to the panther
Mm-hmm.
that is right there because the panther is technically the goat.
Jet, right?
Jet, yeah.
Jet Fillmore, right?
Jet
Yeah.
Fillmore. The panther is technically the goat. It's almost like, like I said, but it's like the LeBron basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Except she's a
I
female.
feel like terrible saying that because this is Steph Curry's movie. Steph Curry is also the GOAT because Steph Curry is a fantastic basketball
Yeah.
player. But like basically it's just like the Panther is like the most famous roarball player ever.
Yeah. And like basically it's kind of about him, like when he was a kid, he was a huge fan and was like obsessed basically, and his mom, this scene right here actually, takes him to his first roarball game, and he becomes even more obsessed, and basically it's just like, this is I want to be the next GOAT. Like I want
to be the next Jet.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And like I want to be the first like small or medium to kind of play roarball, because they don't allow that really.
The mom was very like encouraging of him, and told him like you are gonna be the next like star.
Yeah.
Like it was very.
Well, that's what I really liked about this movie. Like I think there's a lot of like little kid jokes and stuff like that. Fart jokes and stuff. Not many, but there's some fart jokes and stuff like that, which I was kind of like, ugh. But I think this has got a really good heart, because basically, ultimately it's about, his mom basically encouraged him, to follow his dreams and everything.
Oh yeah, we forgot about Aaron Pierre.
Oh, who's he?
Main attraction.
Oh,
he was the villain.
The next Green Lantern, next Jon Stewart.
That's who he is?
Yeah, he's gonna be Jon Stewart in the Green Lantern show.
Aaron Pierre.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Ladies, if you know, you know. But Tiana Taylor already snagged that up.
Oh, really? That's her husband?
No, they're not married. But
they're dating. Okay. Lucky guy. But
lucky girl, lucky guy. You and I are both like, damn it. But yeah.
But it had a good message because it was basically about like,
not giving
the
up.
mom encouraged him to follow his dreams, and like I think, a lot of times in life that's what parents should be doing. You only get one life, and it's kind of just like your kid might be reaching with what their dream. They maybe want to be an actor, or they want to be a basketball player or whatever, but people don't realize a lot of times you can follow your dreams or you can achieve that. It's just about, you
have to have the
you
right
need
people
yeah, you
behind
gotta have
you.
the right people behind you, and you gotta feel encouraged, because when you get to the point where you're just like, man, I feel like no one has my back, or I feel like no one believes in me, then you're gonna feel like, you can't reach your goals or your dreams. And yeah, I thought it had a very sweet message with kind of following that.
Never giving up on, like, even when people try to bring you down and tell you that you're not good enough and that you're never going to make it, don't listen to them.
Yep.
Just keep following your dream, essentially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I think at first, like, which is interesting because Cold Storage was kind of like this too, but like, I feel like at first when this movie started, I was kind of like, I don't know how this is going to be and everything. And then like once it really started going, like I think especially mainly when he started
when he got onto the team.
when he gets on the team and everything, it started picking up a lot for me. But even then I was still kind of, there was things I wondered were like, like when he was on the team at first, I personally felt, but this changed. Like I was like, man, his team is like such an asshole to him and everything, and like that changes obviously eventually, but I felt like that went on for a while.
Them being like assholes to him.
Yes, and
Yeah.
like I was just like,
And he still persevered.
yeah, he's still positive, like still kept his attitude and everything. So that was really cool about the character too, was that he never really let anyone kind of like get him down.
Hmm.
You saw moments he felt down, like he loses his apartment and everything.
Hmm.
But still keeps a very good attitude, and yeah, I think it's something a lot of people should try to do too,
Hmm.
because at the end of the day, keeping that attitude and, keeping in his head like I can reach my goals and everything
Hmm.
allowed him to reach his goal at the end of the day.
Hmm.
And yeah, so I really like that aspect of the movie. I think once the characters like started to get along, or once the characters started to kind of ease off of him, because like I don't know, they just finally like kind of opened up a little bit and allowed him to kind of actually like
Express
have
himself.
conversations with them, and
Yep.
like and kind of be like, wow, this kid's actually like really cool and everything.
Yeah.
I started to vibe with this a lot more,
Hmm.
and everything too. But yeah, really liked it. I think pacing wise, it was really good because just like Cold Storage, it was only a 90-minute movie without the credits basically.
Hmm.
So yeah, never really dragged for me. Like I said, I was a little worried at the beginning. I think it was mainly, I don't know. I wondered if the comedy and stuff was gonna work for me in the beginning, but then quickly I didn't love it, but like I just really started to like the characters
Yeah.
and the vibe of it and everything, and it was more chuckle kind of worthy,
Yeah. I was
or like
well, actually, there was one part
or like
where
little.
I was laughing way more than I probably should have at one part, but because it was just a stupid
Sometimes you
pun.
gotta let
But
your inner kid kind of come out with these things too.
it kind of did. You brought up Zootopia. It kind of did like have a
Yeah,
similar storyline to Zootopia. Like,
I think I
for
actually
those of
like
you who have
this.
seen.
I haven't seen the second one yet, but I think I actually like this better than Zootopia
Oh
though.
yeah, I did
Yeah.
too. But like, same kind of situation. Like, in Zootopia, like Judy wants to be a cop, and like no
Mm-hmm.
one. You can't be a cop if you're a bunny.
True.
So
Yeah, kind of similar. Yeah,
similar
actually,
kind
now
of.
you say it. But I think, yeah, it
Can't play
was
basketball if you're a goat. Like,
maybe the animation, maybe the
I think the
characters.
characters. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like Zootopia only had basically like
the two main
Judy and Nick,
characters.
but like
Yeah.
this one, and I don't know. I've never seen Zootopia 2, and I've heard a lot of good things about Zootopia 2. So maybe I'll have to watch it. But I just I just felt like I enjoyed all the characters individually. Like,
Yeah.
they all had like their own.
Funny things about them,
Yeah,
or things that you were
like
like,
like the David Harbour like playing the Rhino, like he was a dad basically, and he
mm-hmm.
was just like an exhausted dad. That
Yup.
just yeah.
And also, I like the point where, like, even though, like we said, like, it's kind of, this is going to happen, but, like, I don't know, sometimes, like, things kind of, like, when they do a good enough job, even though you know what is going to happen,
Mm.
it's almost like they just know what the job is, and like they're not worried about, kind of like F1 or something like that, or just even Cold Storage. Just like sometimes they're gonna go these predictable paths where it's like, you know, I can't say because it's like the spoiler of the movie, but like they just go the. You guys know these sports movies or whatever. They go a predictable path where you
Mm.
know how it's gonna end.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's gonna be about. They're gonna have a moment where they think, oh, all is lost, and are we gonna win this or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
so it was very predictable, but like I think yeah, the animation, the characters, um because none of them were really annoying or
Mm-mm.
anything either. I think that's the other thing with
Yeah.
some of these
The
kids
pig.
movies. Oh yeah, fuck the boss, the hog or whatever.
The owner of the what was the name of that team? The Violent Thorns.
The Thorns, yeah. the owner of the Thorns, the team that the goat gets on, um, is basically just such a bitch. And
Basically, just like only cares about money and
yeah,
like
she does
yeah.
not care about this team
We'll
at
get into
all.
why about with the spoilers. I mean,
Yo,
like it's kind of similar with Cold Storage, short movie. There's not really too much to spoil,
yeah.
but
So that'll be quick. This whole review is gonna be quick, just like Cold Storage. But spoiler section will also be quick.
yeah. But
But
yeah. I mean, overall, I thought it was cute.
yeah,
I liked it.
I did too.
Caleb McLaughlin did a good job. Oh, you know what we also didn't talk about? That his character's name was Will.
Oh yeah, I said to you, I was like, it's like they were probably sitting there before this started, and they were just like, so like we're thinking we're gonna either name him Lucas, Will, like,
Mike or Dustin.
or a Steve,
No, it was good.
or Hopper.
I liked it, but yeah, basically the Panther. I don't know if we kind of talked about it, but basically she just has a hard time. It's a female also playing the Panther.
I think that's what I also thought was cool about it.
That they made her
Yeah.
like the goat.
Or just that
Basically,
I like that this is a universe where like they just all play together. It's
yeah.
not about like, oh, there's a women's
The
side
women's
and a
basketball,
yeah.
I mean, in real life, women's basketball and men's basketball are separated.
Yeah.
But, in this movie, it was just kind of like we all play together. But,
I like that. I thought that was cool. And it
yeah.
allowed for this other character that I think Jet gets the most attention out of any of the people on the team.
Oh yeah.
Besides
sure.
Will, and it's just I liked her arc and
Yeah.
everything because she was the character the most. I'm like, wow, fuck you at the beginning. Like you're being such an asshole to
She
this kid and
basically just
everything.
is the most famous roarball player.
But then you actually start to see her side a little bit.
Well, she just basically has a hard time sharing the limelight and letting others.
No, but I think even beyond that, because it is that too. But I think even beyond that, they showed she's so famous now that obviously everyone basically talks about you when you're that famous.
Mm-hmm.
And also when everyone's talking about you or you're that famous, unfortunately most of the things are negative.
Or also just when you screw up, it's like they make it such a big deal.
Yes.
That when you screw up, even if it's just one small thing.
And of course, that's going to be probably the times when you want to look at something or you unfortunately look at something and it's all negative and everything. So yeah, I think it did a good job of swaying me towards liking her because eventually I saw
her
okay,
story
this is someone that's so famous that they're just all I see is the negative now, or I've just seen the negative a lot recently, and that's what I liked about Will is he was able to kind of show her, there are people that love you and are your fans and yeah, and just you still have people that have your back and everything, you know what I mean? And very simple, but just very sweet and yeah, I really liked his character. I really liked yeah, just the way he was able to bring the team together and everything. And even, even Maine or whatever there who's also an asshole, and made a diss track about him too.
Go Cheers.
Even, it showed that even with him, he was just tried to do the right thing at the end of the day, and help him up off the floor and stuff like that too, even though he didn't do the same for him. In fact, he was I'm not helping you up. I'm just taking you. I want that rent money you said that you would give me if you wanted to play or whatever. So, just thought, yeah, world could use a lot more of this right now of a positive person that just, wants the world to be a better place, wants to encourage other people. And yeah, I think it was just really refreshing to kind of see that. And he just has no moment of being an asshole or anything. Will he stays himself. So yeah, I think that was just refreshing, and I think there are predictable things in this, which ultimately I like this movie, but I think it might be kind of Cold Storage for me, where I'm I don't know if I would see this again though, out of my own accord.
I probably will end up seeing it again.
You work with kids.
I do.
Yeah.
I work with children, so I probably, when we have like our movie nights at our center.
But just like that movie, if someone hadn't seen it and then they were watching it at their house or something and it was on, I wouldn't be mad that it was on.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot to like here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
It's just
like you had mentioned before. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're okay.
It had a good message. I
yes.
think, like at the end of the day, to pay attention to like what the message was.
Yes, but it's PG. It's very much, and it's an animated movie, so it's very much for kids, and I think they're gonna love it.
Might have been the only people in that theater that did not have kids.
Yes. See, everyone else seemed like they were adults coming with their kids, but you know, the one thing I'll give them is good parents, because these kids were not annoying at all during the film.
No.
Because I was worried.
I honestly forgot that there were children.
No, same. I was literally worried about that. Where I was like, "Oh Jesus!" Like when I saw Iron Giant, like a year ago or something at that theater, I was just like, "There's a bunch of kids there," and I was just like, at the beginning, I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, and obviously I'm not gonna say that because they're kids, and you know what you're getting into too when you go to a kids movie at a theater. But I was just like, oh my god, and
teach your kids theater etiquette.
Yes, exactly, parents. But good on these parents, and I think kids are gonna love this,
especially kids that like basketball. Like
feel
like if you're
good entryway to the culture and kind of everything too. Like they kind of get into the shoe culture a little bit too.
Yeah.
And everything with this, which was funny. Shoe culture.
Oh.
Yeah. And I thought that was a funny scene.
Jet ones.
I thought that was a funny scene too, where Jet was like, that was like probably like the funniest scene to me, where like Jet was like sad because she like heard like everyone talking about her, and then she like was listening to the music, and it was like meow 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow,
it was like such a simple, like stupid joke, but I was kind of like, damn, you got me there. That was funny.
Mine was the giraffe. Also,
his album covers.
Yeah, he's a rapper and a basketball player, but he had an album cover and it just said neck level. I sat there laughing at that for like a good 2 to 3 minutes. Like that scene had far passed, and I'm just like neck level.
But they have stuff there for like older people too.
Yeah.
Like older people are probably gonna appreciate those jokes a little more, because young kids don't know like
that it means next
rapper,
level.
hip. Yeah, well that too. But like just don't know rapper, the hip hop thing as well. Yeah. So yeah, like just like all these Sony Picture Animations one, like they keep things there that like.
I felt like also there was some, what's the word I'm looking for? Brand. Like,
oh yeah, DoorDash,
Under Armour.
Yeah.
Well, Steph Curry, I don't know if you know this because you're not as big of, not to be mean, but you're
PlayStation 5.
Yeah, but you're not as big of a. Oh yeah, and then like Roar 2K.
Yup.
Like Y2K.
Yup.
Or NBA 2K, I should say. Y2K. You're not as big as a basketball fan, but those, like all the sneakers, Steph Curry has a brand deal with Under Armour.
I figured those sneakers. Literally looked like
basketball sneakers.
Yeah, like legitimate sneaker. Yeah. And I was thinking like they're probably slightly doing this because the sneakerheads are going to be like, "Oh, I want those now."
Oh, I bet you they have them out now. Like I bet you there's no way that Steph Curry didn't actually create like sneakers to go for this movie.
And I'm not a sneakerhead, but like they were
not to pull out my phone during
the
podcast.
They were kind of sick, the
they
sneakers. Cool. So, I'm not a sneakerhead, but like they did a good job for the people. I'm sure they gotta have shoes for that, or they're gonna have shoes for that, I'm sure. But yeah, they do. Knew it.
Woo! They're $140 each.
Damn.
Yee. That's wild.
They have like the ones that say "Dream Big" on the side or whatever.
I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know if it says "Dream Big."
But it is those ones.
But like.
Oh yeah. But that's cool. So,
They have the main attraction. I like the main attraction ones.
Yeah, red and like black. That's pretty cool.
Sick.
But.
Yeah, so it was a good movie. Like I like kind of like what Leon said. Not.
You walk out feeling good.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
But
It's cute.
it's also kind of just not for us. Like, or it's just not. We're not the intended audience. I don't think.
Yes,
You know.
obviously, but it's
So
good to know, and I'm sure it'll probably make them feel good to know that like it can appeal to all. I mean, not everyone's gonna love it, but it's meant
yeah.
to appeal to all ages at
Yep.
least.
And I'm sure parents will be relieved to know that like there's stuff there for them kind of too, and it's not just like something that's completely cringe or yeah.
It wasn't like I feel like I wasn't like oh god like
yeah. Like I said, there was like that one fart joke or whatever where
I
like
don't
they
even
showed in
remember
the
what you're talking
they
about.
showed it in the trailer
With
where like the
the little
girls
kids,
farting in
yeah.
his thing or whatever. I was just like, oh my god. But that they showed it
But
in
that's kids. That's
yeah.
kid.
They needed one in there because it's a kids movie and the kids just laugh their ass off at fart jokes. So,
Oh, I did laugh.
but that's
too
the
when,
only one I think in the movie. So I was like, okay, good.
I did laugh too when he was like talking to Jet, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this shot, and then you'll let me play like on the next game." And then like the coach walked in, and then he was like, "Ah!" Like,
Oh
he,
yeah,
like,
that was
froze
funny
up
too.
like a goat, because goats
Just like,
do
are
that.
you fucking kidding me?
Goats do that when they get scared. They just freeze up.
Dude, I've been working my ass off this past hour doing trick shots to try and fucking get some court time. This is literally the one shot that's gonna dictate whether I get court time or not, and you just fucked me over.
Fucked me over, but
I also love how she was kind of just the coach, like before, like even though he is the coach, Patton Oswalt, like she's the coach basically. And they even have a funny line of dialogue that addresses that eventually too.
He's like, I've been waiting 25 years for this moment.
Yeah, that part where she's just
you
like,
have been
here
the
you
coach."
go, and he's like, but I am the coach, and he's like, well.
Now
Now
it's
you're really,
official.
yeah, now it's official. Now you're really like 100% the coach. He's just like not even like mad. Like it's like he kind of part of him knew that, and he's kind of just like, I've been waiting for this. Thank God. Like, so yeah, that his character was funny too. So like I said, more chuckle kind of things, but like it'll make you smile at least.
You feel good.
Yeah,
make you feel good.
make you
We
smile,
saw it on
make you
Valentine's
feel good.
Day. That was our little date
Yes,
movie.
yes.
Made us feel good.
Even though there was like, I feel like this is probably the least Valentine's Day one that probably released this week, right?
Yeah.
Because like Wuthering Heights.
I didn't want to see Wuthering Heights.
You didn't want to see Nate Jacobs fuck a Barbie doll?
I already seen Nate Jacobs fuck a
Yeah,
lot
we've
of
already seen
people.
enough of that on HBO.
So,
But
but anyways, I was gonna say I don't think there's. Oh well, I mean, I guess the ending, like, there's not too much to spoil. Kind of like Cold Storage. The kids movie, happy ending.
Yep.
But
Do you want to get into that?
I think we should. I don't think there's really much that we can.
All right, guys. Really quick spoiled it section. You know the deal. Get out of here if you don't want to be spoiled. If you don't care about spoilers, stay. Or if you've seen it, stay. But you've been warned. So basically, yeah. Only thing that really there's not character deaths in this. This is a PG movie. Besides the mom.
Okay.
The mom actually did die, which is really sad. But that's off screen.
He didn't say like how she died. He just said that she got sick.
Yep.
Basically, when he was talking to Jet, because I think Jet was kind of like softening up and being like, maybe I should like actually give this kid a chance. So she like he took her to where he worked, which is like a cafe that's basically just like a shrine for Jet, basically, and like the whole Thorns team. He takes her there and explains to her like how like he's always been a fan, but like, yeah, not to get long-winded, but yeah, he said like his mom got sick and that was really it. But that was sad.
But
it was sad.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I kind of was wondering what happened to her.
I know.
Like in the beginning of the movie, I was like,
I figured she died.
Yeah, I figured she did too, but I was just like, oh, poor buddy. But yeah.
She's such a sweet kid.
Yeah.
And he, does not deserve for his mom to have passed on him. But he kept a good attitude about it and everything, and kept her memory alive because he just wanted to fulfill that dream that she always believed in of him. So that was really sweet. Definitely really inspirational in many ways too.
I'll let you give. I feel like there's 2 spoilers.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see.
With the hog, what the hog does.
Oh, so there's a
and
little.
then the ending. What happens in the ending?
Okay, yeah, you're right. So yeah, there's a little twist. Of course, this is kind of the moment I was saying where everyone kind of loses hope, where basically Jet ends up being told by the manager that she's selling the team, and yeah, basically,
She's selling the team because everybody, like we had already said, was kind of like ragging on Jet and being like, you're too old and like you're not the GOAT anymore. Like you gotta let someone else like have the spotlight. And
exactly.
so basically, he was like, I'm selling this team because it's gonna make me more money, and like no one's gonna want you because you're a washed up like player.
Yeah, she was such a fucking bitch in that
Yes.
scene.
She was just a bitch throughout that whole movie.
Yeah, but especially that scene, you're just like, wow, fuck you.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Jet takes that very personally because she's getting older, and basically she just completely ripped her apart about her age and everything. And just has a moment of weakness on the court in like the semifinals, and basically goes back to doing what she did before they were all working as a team, and just starts taking the ball and wins them the game, but at the price of like kind of like pissing
really
off all her teammates, because she like literally like just would like
just takes over completely. Like,
well, she was like stepping on them and like bumping into them to get the
Will
ball.
Was gonna get the last
it.
shot basically. Like he was like about to go dunk it, and she like knocked him over, and he like fell through some ice.
Yep. Because it was an ice court.
But
because you get a lot of
so she basically
environmental courts in this movie
like an
too.
Ice court and a lava court. And and a sand court. I don't know. It was cool.
Yeah.
But
I like that, and that was like I think made it make more sense as to why this was like a Sony Pictures animation kind of one too. Since Spider-Verse gets so crazy, like those scenes get pretty crazy. When like the court starts breaking up because it's all ice platforms like this, and then stalagmites falling from the ceiling and everything on one of them. So that was cool. But then the other spoiler is of course the end, and they win. Wow, surprise, surprise. They win the claw
against the villain, which is the horse, which is Aaron Pierre's character.
Yeah.
They basically play in like the finals against that team.
They beat Green Lantern.
They get back together after like they basically like had a falling out as a team.
Because Jet apologizes
she
and
basically is like
explains herself. And since they're all good people and we're all getting along very well when they were working as a team, they're just like, okay, we forgive you.
Yeah.
Like we understand where you're coming from.
So basically, they get back together, and doesn't Will get the last shot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will ends up
because Jet passes it to him.
Yeah, Jet gets hurt also in the.
But so does someone else, right?
No.
Or someone else was getting taken out or something.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because remember Jet? That's why Jet came back in, because they were like,
oh no,
we need a fifth.
No, yeah, they needed 5 players.
Yeah.
And then the coach was like, I haven't played since like
like, no, dude, not you.
No, not you. So Jet basically like
we'd rather Jet with a broken leg than
she
you,
basically
dude.
like hurts her leg and like can't really walk, but she still ends up playing to like
and ends
help
up
the team.
Kind of seemingly completely fucking herself too, because like
they said that
she snapped it. You heard it or something too when she went back out to play. But she does it so that she can help them win the game and pass the ball to Will.
She does like a throw, and then she's like, Will, and then he like jumps up and gets like the last final
buzzer beater shot,
and ends up winning them the game. They win the claw, right? Is that what it's called? Like their championship trophy is the claw.
Yeah. So yeah, very formulaic kind of ending, but still made us walk out feeling good.
One more.
Oh really?
Spoiler. They end up they basically have like for basketball fans they have like a parade or whatever for when they win, and basically they're like, oh, like even though the Thorns aren't gonna be playing at like playing here anymore, and then like Moto, who's like the lizard, is like, oh
yeah,
plot twist. I own the team now. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. They just did that so they could have a sequel potentially if this does well.
Yeah. But basically, like isn't he like I don't know what he is. He's like an iguana lizard, basically. But like they like pan to him like gambling, and they're playing like Uno. And then
that was funny too.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I did laugh at that. And like
You think it's poker, and they're actually just playing Uno.
And then he's like, they must have been playing for who's gonna own the thorns, and then he was like, Uno reverse. And then, like it was just funny.
Yeah, that was funny. So
yeah,
there is definitely a couple funny scenes in here. They got chuckles out of me, but like I think it was really clever.
Yeah,
they weren't like super belly laughs, but definitely clever stuff. And like you like the characters, and you walk out feeling good, even though it's a predictable story and an outcome and everything.
Yeah.
But it's kind of also just one of those things where it's like, well, how would we have felt if this kid just lost? And it's like
they lost the game. They lost to the horse.
You'd walk out feeling bummed as hell. Like, so you kind of needed that. So it's just, it knew what it was doing, got the job done. And yeah, I liked it. I think kids are going to love it. I think parents are going to be relieved that they're taking their kids to a movie that isn't complete garbage.
Yeah. Good job, Steph.
Good job, Steph. Good job, Sony Pictures, for putting out another banger. I think I like this a little bit more than K-pop, but obviously the two Spider-Verse are still number one and number two for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, go see it, guys. I would definitely recommend
Steph
it.
Curry was also thinking of his own children, like in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple. I don't know how many kids.
Do you think this is one you would recommend people see in theaters, or?
Yeah, I would say like if you're a parent, like this would be a fun little like, day to take your kids. Like take your kids to the movies. And, something to do with your.
It's
children.
quick.
Yeah, it's not long. You won't be in the theater long. It's entertaining and yeah.
We usually have 25 minutes
adult,
of ads.
I would probably say maybe wait till it comes out.
Yeah.
But if you're a parent and you're looking for something to do with your kids, then
or you're a kid, then you'll probably love this.
If you're a kid watching this, which I would hope that you're not watching this.
It's 18 plus, guys. We swear, but hey, we won't tell your parents if you are, but
Jimmy, get off the computer right now. But yeah, it was good.
But yeah, so I think that about wraps it up for this one, guys. Thanks for joining me, Haylo, on this Spoiled It. Appreciate it. And thank you, Pose, for joining us.
Yes.
As I scoot back to my computer monitor. Appreciate you guys. We hope you liked this one. As always, if you want to like or subscribe to Two Pose in a Pod or follow us, you can find us on YouTube at retro-TAINMENT and Grill TV Studios, Facebook at retro-TAINMENT and Grill TV, Instagram at Two Pose in a Pod and Borges and L, and my personal page and Grill TV Official, X formerly Twitter at retro-TAINMENT and Grill TV, TikTok at retro-TAINMENT and Grill TV, and if you want to listen on none of those but something else, you can also find us on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Castbox, Good Pods, iHeartRadio, Overcast, and Pocket Casts.
Do you have Spotify on there? Spotify.
Oh, that's a good point. Holy shit, that's literally our main fucking platform. Wow. I'm an idiot.
Sorry, Pose.
Like 80 episodes deep, and we haven't even put Spotify on there. Spotify, find us on there, too, because that's the only place you can find the video version. So if you want to see the video version,
sorry,
Spotify.
Leon. I may have just made it awkward for you, but I just thought about it.
It is, but it isn't, and I appreciate. It's awkward, but I appreciate it so much at the same time because now I'm gonna have to add that on there too. Holy
it's okay,
shit!
I'll draw it. I'll draw a little Spotify symbol.
Thank you, Haylo. Appreciate it.
Right.
But thanks, Pose. Love you guys, and we will see you on the next one.
See you next time.
Peace.
Bye.